Hi everyone, Wandering Trader, your quick take low budget trading nomad, back with another portfolio update. So this week we have lost some of our gains. Nonetheless, we are in the green for the month and we are going to keep on moving forward and we're going to build on this position. I am at 15,000 shares of Wish and 5,000 share of SOFI at the moment. Anyways, if you are new to the channel, you can check this out. I create dividend content every month and I generate reports on some of my travels and cost of living. I put out my trading stuff every week and I have some shorts on some of my ventures. So anyways, we are back. We are still green. We lost some of our gains and let's take a look at our cost basis. And for Wish, I am at 595, 15,000. For SOFI, I am 1346, 5,000. So my SOFI position is straight profit, and this is carrying my Wish position at the moment. Let's take a look at what happened. So for the week of 27, let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had some BABA. I rolled my SOFI a couple weeks ago, and I got 2,850, and it expired. It went below because of the red week. So I've taken assignment on Wish here. This cost basis is 575, and then I doubled down and I gotten 400, and this cost basis is 542. So my cover call expired worthless, and we taken assignment on both of the lots so far. And if you know, 10-year definitely creeped up. It spiked really quick. If you're not familiar, this is one of those modern portfolio theory where big institutions, they actually have T-notes, and that's how they balance out their portfolio with different type of risks, and that's how they manage. So they don't operate on generating alpha. They actually need to balance their portfolio in order to constantly pay their members and their investors. So far in the week, we lost most of our gains, but that's fine. And we are forecasting what's actually going to happen. Some of the economic stuff, it looks more or less the same. The Fed meeting was all right. The only catalyst was basically Monday, the infrastructure bill didn't pass, and there's concern about debt ceilings, and there's concerns about on the macro international level. There's also concern about energy pricing and inflation on that respect. But we are coming towards a Fed week. And another interesting catalyst is we are slowly approaching bank week. So Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, BlackRock. So in 2 weeks, we are heading towards bank week. And this is a sign of, well, the new quarter is next week. But in a couple of weeks, we are going to have reports on basically accounts and profits and the financial, and this usually there's subtle details in those reports that let you know the state of affair. Of course, no one really knows Fed policies, but these are great indicators. Moving forward, let's take a look at the analysis. So my Wish position, I have taken a big position and I have about 30% cash at the moment, right? So this is easily around 35%, 40% of my portfolio. So the risk, meanness, high competition, interest rate, foreign currency, no more financials, trading sideways, all-time low. This needs to be updated. It's 526, right? So that was the new all-time low for the week, and it has gotten beaten up. So insider selling and getting shares. This was a couple weeks ago. Reward, well, now it is basically a 3.1. So if a large group wanted to take up 10% of this company, understand that it's only like around 300 million, and they could get a chunk of this. The put call ratio, it's skewed towards the call side. There's a lot of action towards 7, 8, and also if you haven't read, there's a lot of action calling for 15 by December. So this is some of my time horizon. Can I hold? That's the most important part. So oversold territory, I was cash heavy and I'm trying to swing, and I'm going to play a couple calls on this. Aside from that, my SOFI position is straight profit right now. It is, if you know, I've shown you, it is 1346, right? So this is basically 15,000 in profit, and it topped out around 20,000 that I've indicated last week. So there's catalyst coming up. There's a lot of great sentiment and stuff like that coming regarding bank charter. So now I am going to start moving up my strike price regarding the cover call. And part of the cover call that is we are participating in the market, right? So this is a number that I'm comfortable with letting it go at. So we have, let's take a look at the charts. Okay, so this is Wish for the week, and it has gotten beaten. So hyper growth companies, these are the one that usually go. Market cap, still high value. Let's take a look at SOFI real quick, and then we'll move back because this is a success story. So if you don't know, this is I believe it topped out 718. So I'm gonna write at around 1850. I'm participating, and I am going to try to generate those premiums as well. So this is carrying my Wish position at the moment. I am going to be writing around 1850. There's some action around here. So you could take a look at the volume and the open interest, and you can have an idea of where most of the bet is going on. So Wish, this is for next week. So there is still lots of volatility in this ticker. As you know, there's some volume around and open interest around the 7. That's where most of the concentration is right now. So if you not familiar, this is also very skewed towards the call side. As you can see, there are definitely a lot of interest around the 657 high interest. So this is something I'm going to play out. Earnings for Wish is in about 5-6 weeks. So we are averaged in at 595, and I should try to bring it down to around 570 soon. And if not, if I have to hold it for another quarter, that's fine. That's 12 weeks. 12 weeks, let's say we get ship premium of like 3. I mean, what are we looking at? We are looking about like another ownership, right? That's the separation. If we have to own it at 3 and we have to times it by 16, I'm going to bring this cost, I'm going to be able to own this around like 550. And if I have to hold for another quarter, then I'll bring it down and I'll own the shares at $5 as my cost basis. And if I have to own it for another, I'll bring it down another. So this is a position I want to play out. I want to see. I want to write this for next week at least 650. So we are going to we are participating, and we are trying to get some of the premiums, okay? So we are looking at this. And for SOFI, I mentioned that I'm going to try to hold on to this, but if I have to let it go, I'm going to take it at 1850, and I'll get more cash, and I'm going to pivot over. So some of my position right now, let's take a look. So we could put this down. We'll put down Wish. We're going to play SOFI, right? So these are for next week, and I am going to have to move into mega cap. So for mega cap, since I have about 30% cash right now, and if I get rid of SOFI, I'm going to be at around 60%, and I'm going to make some more contribution down the road. But if I have to, given the climate, I'm going to have to move into a large cap, mid cap. So some of my favorite is Facebook, Apple, Tesla, Coin, Alibaba, and I need basically any company in the top 10 S&P. Even though they're at risk the most of shedding, their movement is not going to be as severe as hyper growth and growth company. So thanks again for tuning in, and if you like this type of content, like and subscribe. Check it out. Right, we are building this documentary of some of my travels and some of my weekly performances. And take care. Bye.